What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the next adventure. The GERM here. Just here picking up my new car. Come join me, shall you? Alright, here we are at Porsche. Which car should we get? Should we get an SUV or should we get something like a nice little Porsche sports car? I'm digging that blue one back there, but we're not really here to buy a Porsche, of course. We're here in Manhattan, in New York City, venturing around, seeing what we can find to do today. I'm here with my co-pilot, the beautiful Jenna. So we're gonna walk around the city, got my Mets hat on, and we're gonna find some different things to do. So hang out with us, join us, and we'll see what happens. Now, we don't live too far from New York City, so I always like to drive. Anytime I come down with somebody, they always want to take the train. It's so much better to drive. You have control. You can leave when you want. You can kind of park where you want. And speaking of parking, I learned my lesson about 5 years ago about parking down here. I always seem to come down on Sundays, and I always used to pay for parking. Not anymore. I found street parking that I've been utilizing for years, and it's never failed so far. Today was the closest where I almost didn't get the parking spot where I got to. I'm not going to reveal that spot on this because I don't want everyone else to find out if they start watching my videos. So got a nice free parking spot, and car's always been there unbooted, unticketed since I started parking there, and totally for free. So anyway, we got a long walk ahead. We're gonna find some awesome things to do. What do you want to do? You have any ideas what you want to do?
Doughnut place.
Oh yeah, we can't tell them about that though. You can't tell people ahead of time. You know, we kind of know. We got some ideas of places to go, but she wants to give them away already. We're gonna have to burn a lot of calories. That's all I'm gonna say. And look at this. Even with all the Ubers and the Lyfts, the famous New York City yellow cab still exists for now. We'll see what happens in the future. You know, I kind of feel for these guys. Those medallions, at one point, they were worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and these guys now have these loans on these things, man. And I don't know, the yellow cab thing is kind of going away. Look up New York City medallion prices. I'm sure you can find out what they go for and how much people used to pay for them. They're down big time. They're really down because of all the Uber and Lyft stuff. It's kind of nuts. We got here, oh, Lexus. Got Lexus dealer here. We're walking down with all the car dealerships. We passed by Porsche, Chevrolet, Cadillac. Now we got Lexus over here. Past the Fiat dealer. So we're passing all the car dealerships around here. I'm not a big Lexus fan, to be honest. Just a glorified Toyota. Whenever I go to the city, I always like to walk past the Intrepid if it's near me. Intrepid is a air and space museum. It's pretty cool. It's right here in front of us. It's actually an aircraft carrier. It's pretty awesome. I've been up there before. We're not going to go up there today, but we should probably go up there sometime and check it out. Look at that. It looks like it's just in the middle of the road. What is that, an SR-71? Is that what those are called? And then I think there's an F-14 next to it. And then all the way in the back, they built this pavilion that looks absolutely awful on the top of the aircraft carrier. And inside that is a space shuttle, one that was used for training, not actually one that went into space. There's a closer view. Never get sick of seeing the Intrepid. It's kind of cool. I like seeing that. It's a green taxi cab. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of some of the places we may or may not be visiting. Of course, whenever you come across places, you're just gonna stop. Alright, not sure how good you guys can see this. There's a little sneak peek. If you ever come to the city, check these places out. Economy Candy, Dylan's Candy Bar, the High Line, the Doughnut Plant, Video Games New York, 8-Bit and Up Video Games, and the Chelsea Market. Those are some places we're probably gonna be checking out today. I'm not sure which ones we're gonna make it to. Depends on the weather and how well we do. All right, so Jenna just told me, she's like, you know, I was showing that list. She won't say it herself, I don't know why. But she's saying, you know, when you come to New York City, of course you should check these things out too, but, you know, that was a really good point. you know, when everybody comes down here, what are they checking out? They're checking out the stuff that everybody checks out. The stuff that, you know, the touristy stuff. The Empire State Building, Times Square, what else? Statue of Liberty, the World Trade Center. And listen, those are all awesome things. Grand Central Station. But those are very touristy things. You know, you got to get off the beaten path and check some other things out. Well, like this cool tractor trailer right here with all these awesome pink hippopotamuses on it. See that? Now you won't be able to find that the next time you come. Check these NYPD smart cars, police cars. That's pretty funny. They got a whole bunch of them over here. Looks like the circus is in town. Never seen those before. Check them out. There's a whole nother strip of them. I guess there must have been a sale on these things or something. These look absolutely ridiculous. There's a whole bunch of them. It's so funny. So next week they got the boat show here at the Jacob Javits Center, and it's January, so it's kind of weird time. I've never been to it before, but I happened to see a commercial the other day, and all the boats are showing up now. So it's kind of cool because you see all these boats starting to show up, and I kind of want to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it or not. It's next weekend's the only time I'd be able to make it because I think I have Tuesday off this week, and it doesn't start till I think Thursday. But that might be something cool to check out. I don't know. I've never been to a boat show. This is the same place where they have the New York Auto Show, and I've been to that, and that's awesome. All right, we are about to hit our first destination right here at 30th and 10th, and it's right above us. Okay, so we're gonna go up there. Let's go check it out. You know, we walked past this before. We actually walked past this actual thing before. And we were trying to figure out what the hell it was. And it's funny, there's a picture of it now. And there's pictures of people standing on it. And I still have no clue what that is.
Well, it's still under construction.
It says Hudson Yards. I don't know what that is. It's very interesting to say the least. I guess we'll find out. But for now, we're gonna walk right up here. I've been up here once before. This is called the High Line. It's exactly 1.45 miles long. I'm gonna call it 1.5. And we're gonna walk this till we get to our destination. It's pretty cool. We have something very similar, if I could talk, similar to this in Poughkeepsie. But theirs is different than ours. Theirs has a lot more bushes, trees, things like that. Ours doesn't have any of that in Poughkeepsie. So they used to run freight cars up here to the meatpacking district. And let's go check it out. I like this, how they left the some of the tracks up here. That's pretty awesome. They got seating all down the side. It's pretty cool. It's a cool take because it's like above the city. It's separate from the traffic. You don't have to worry about all the traffic and things like that. It's pretty neat because, like I said, those tracks are left there on the side, and as you walk through it, it's different. Especially in the summertime, there's a lot of plants, there's shows, there's things like that. It's just kind of funny for being in New York City because at the walkway over the Hudson in Poughkeepsie, you can actually ride your bike, walk your dog. You know, there's plenty of room, and being that there's more population here in the city, you can't do that here at all on this thing. This thing is definitely cramped, it's tight, but it's still awesome. Look at this, right through the center of the city. They got all these benches over here. And you're walking basically right between all the buildings. Imagine having a porch like that. I'd call that a veranda because we're in the city, so that's gonna be fancy. So these are verandas. That one right there is perfect. The little chairs out there. Pretty fancy. Look at this building over here. Nice view of the city over there. And it looks like we're coming up on a big crowd. Look at this building here. This thing looks like it's brand new. And no one's living here yet. But you could just, actually it might be somebody living in one of them, but look at this. You could just see, if you want to take a bath with your curtains open, they all have bathtubs right there. So if you're comfortable and showing all, it looks like there's some apartments available for rent. We walked up this little ramp here, and the tracks are still existing on the side. Look at how the trees are growing right through the tracks. How cool is that? Alright, we're gonna take a little walk over here. They got this like little viewing platform, or like, I don't know, stage area. It's kind of cool. Got some seats back here. You can walk down these steps. There's just some glass. And a nice view of the city. Kind of just a cool place to chill. Saw something back here. I saw one before, so I kind of want to check it out. They got these cool old speaker boxes. Unfortunately, no music playing out of them, but that looks really cool. Look at that thing. That is awesome. It's got a more modern speaker in there, but it looks pretty cool. Actually, it's not a speaker, it's a light. That's weird. Maybe it's a speaker and light, I don't know. Am I supposed to be touching in there? Could be both. Anyway, it's not working. And look at this, they got chess boards right in here. I love playing chess.
The very strong magic
I like to play chess with you later. Now they're switching off sides. Now the track's over here. And we're switching back over again. The tracks are now going to be on the other side. And they got some cool stuff up here. They had that funny looking speaker box thing, whatever that thing was, not playing any music. A lot of plants and stuff. I know in the summertime and the springtime it's really beautiful up here. And we're coming up on this cool sculpture up here. Statue of, I don't know what the heck that thing is. But everybody's taking pictures of it. Let's take a look. It's like a flying, looks like a flying lion's head. Not 100% sure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Some kind of flying mutant creature thing. I have no idea. Now we're actually walking in the tracks. They put the cement over them, left the tracks down. That's pretty cool actually. I like this. It looks like it's gonna get a little wider up here. Another awesome building. Alright, we're gonna get off the High Line to go to the next destination. I definitely recommend checking the High Line out. It's awesome. Jenna, what did you think of the High Line? Did you like this? Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. We didn't show you guys everything. You have to come up here yourself and check it out because we didn't even walk the whole thing. There's a whole bunch more that way. But there's a map right here. And we gotta go down that way. Okay, if you're looking for something good to eat and you're in the area, check this place out here. It's called the Red Cat. Okay, there's the Red Cat right there. Jenna doesn't know what kind of restaurant this is. It's pretty obvious. It's a Chinese food restaurant. This is not one of our destinations, but just the sure name alone of this place, I had to show it. Look at this. It's the Big Booty Bread Company. I guess that's what happens when you eat a lot of bread. It gives you a big booty. All right, we made it to that destination. Oh, look at this. They got their own van. They got their own van. What timing? Right here at 220 23rd Street between 8th and 9th. This place is amazing. It's called the Doughnut Plant. All right, let's go inside the donut plant. Wait till you guys see these donuts. This place is fantastic. I'm gonna read you guys off some of the donuts they have here. They have oatmeal, chocolate chip cookie, cinnamon sugar, black and white, wild blueberry, red velvet. They have the one that I want. They have carrot cake, coffee cake. They got peanut butter and jelly. And I don't know if they have it today, but they have creme brulee donuts. These donuts are awesome. They're not cheap donuts though. Each donut's like, it's like about $3.65 to $3.85, but they are awesome. Definitely a destination stop while you're in the city. There's the menu right there. They got the menu. And good news, right there in the bottom left-hand corner, they got that creme brulee donut. And of course, they sell a bunch of things over here. Check out these big jugs. And there's all the donuts, folks. Look at them all. I don't know, I think that is the creme brulee donut. That's the one I'm getting. And then right there, there's a peanut butter and jelly. Those are fantastic. Make this a stop when you come to the city. All the donuts are, and this is the one I'm getting right here. Peanut butter and jelly. And you can see there's a hole in the middle. There's jelly all the way through that thing. Look at all these awesome donuts. There's the creme brulee up there. Look at some of these things. That's the black and white donut. They got a green tea donut. I'm not sure about that one. One thing I can tell you for sure is they are all fantastic donuts. Awesome trays. There they are. They're donuts. That's the creme brulee and the chocolate something or other.
That's the hazelnut chocolate. You gotta slow motion it with the like sexy music in the background.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's talking about. You get that peanut butter and jelly one.
You guys enjoy it, alright?
You guys ready for this thing? Look at this. Look at this donut. This thing's crazy. Crazy. I want to eat it so bad. We're not going to eat that one. Not going to eat that one. What'd you get?
Chocolate hazelnut.
Chocolate hazelnut. This. It comes wrapped up and everything. Fancy. This is my donut. I know I keep saying creme brulee. This thing is spectacular. Look at this. You got to unwrap it. It's like a little crystal. I'm going to leave it in the wrapper. Jenna went full on. She's just touching the sides. I'm going to try to keep it clean. All right, look at that thing. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, it's so good.
I haven't reached the filling yet.
Yeah. That's that's why you get a beard. Usually you just put it in your beard and then you can have a little bit later. All done at the donut plant. Got my peanut butter and jelly to go. That was good. Can't wait to come back. We're going to see what else we can find in the area and we'll take it from there. When you go to New York City, you gotta go to the Lego store. Awesome Statue of Liberty. And they get the whole torch right there. But you guys see what's behind me after we do the Lego store. Look at all these awesome Lego sets. I'm sorry, I'm like a big kid. Look at the diner. And they got this Joker set that looks awesome. And check this thing out. This thing is awesome. The torch from the Statue of Liberty. Oh, they give you the whole story behind it too. They get this set here, look at this, New York City. I've seen this in other stores. But it's got the Statue of Liberty. Then you got the Empire State Building. Then you got the Chrysler Building next to that. This little thing down here is the Flatiron Building. And then you got the Freedom Tower. Look at the size difference in these things. Alright, so we're about to leave the Lego store. Jenna, what did you think of the Lego store? Jenna? Jenna. Oh my god. She turned into Legos. Jenna. I want to show you guys what may be the coolest building in New York City. And it is definitely New York City's first skyscraper. And at one time, it was the tallest building in New York City when it was completed back all the way in 1902 with only 20 floors. That's the Flatiron Building. Look at this thing. This is so cool. Look how thin it is. See if we get a better view somewhere else. I think we might be too close. We're gonna try wandering back. Everybody's saying that it's hard to take pictures of the building. I can't take a really good video of it either, so trying. Look at, that's the Flatiron Building. Next to my shiny bald head. Actually, not too shiny right now. There it is. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching the GERM on YouTube. Please don't forget to like and share the GERM. Don't wash your hands and hit that like button. Thanks for watching, everybody.